And the aft deck has been fiberglassed and faired. Almost ready for paint. Needs one more layer, or one more sanding, and then gonna put some fiberglass around the edge of this hatch. And then this repair will be ready to paint and put behind us.
Well, last night we put a coat of Interlux barrier down on the keel, on the areas that we had treated with rust converter. So we now have this white barrier coat here, although we did have some areas where rust started seeping through overnight. You can see one of the spots here. So today I'm going to be ferrying out the pits that are under or in this barrier coat area, putting some stuff in there to smooth out the keel, and we'll go from there. I finished applying the first coat of, or the first fairing compound round, I guess you might say. The quick fair, the two-part epoxy. It looks like wood epoxy or something, but I've tried to fill in the dips and dimples and little divots, the triple Ds. I think I did okay, although I'm still curious about what's going on with the rust that has been showing up through the Interlux.
How's it going, Dan?
Hey, how are you?
I threatened. Here I am.
You threatened and you're here.
What are you doing today?
This is not something you can show, man. This is just chipping off where the boat's a little paint sick, and I'm not going to do too much of this. This is just kind of like picking a scab.
Yeah, well said.
How satisfying that can be.
What are you going to fill it with?
Epoxy. This will get sanded to get the oldest filler and things out of it, so that it's
Try and get some good wood exposed.
dry wood. Yeah, and then epoxy.
Are you doing any more splines this morning?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I want
A bunch right back there. So that's ready to go.
Do you have any that you're gonna route out, like this one here? Or are you routing?
Stop pointing at those. There's a couple more. I've got enough a router bit left to do 3 or 4 more, maybe 5 if I'm desperate. But I think probably just gonna do a couple.
So they start like that.
Yeah, and this is one that got epoxied without a spline. Some of them are from crappy repairs in the past.
So he routes out the gap.
And that's basically just a way to get good, clean wood.
And lays in a spline.
For the epoxy to hold on to. If I had a thin enough blade that was strong enough to go through the screws.
Oh, you're not routing through the screws anymore?
Oh, I am, but if I had a small one that could cut through the screws, and I could do it accurately enough to just go right down the gap, then I wouldn't even need the wood, it would just be epoxy. But I can just barely hit the crack all the time the way I want to with the 1/4 inch bit. Because, you know, it curves, and the planks are also coved, so it has to be at least an eighth, 3/16, just to get the curve to go all the way from the top of the curve to the bottom.
Right.
And to be honest, it probably doesn't matter.
What year was your Calkins 40 built?
63.
63.
Yeah.
That's Brenda. Today we find Janice fairing out the keel hull joint.
I've just used up all the fairing compound. I don't want to mix up a bunch more for just like 2 inches of additional area that I need to fair out smoothly. So it's gonna be this or nothing.
Looks good, Janice. Party.
I feel like an artiste here. This is my masterpiece. I cannot wait to put it on show.